It is another edition of Moving the Chains, Season 2, Episode 9. It is Wednesday, March 6th, 2019, and we are back. Us three, the three amigos, are back in the studio, the OG studio, I might say. We haven't had just us in a while.
We haven't.
If ever?
We have ever before, twice actually. It was like Season 1, Episode 8 and 9. That was the last time us three actually got together and did a little podding.
Been getting a little busy for the both of us, you know. He's got recruiting going out and about.
Honestly, everybody's getting busy.
I got a plan for the real world coming up.
Yeah, you're almost like an adult or something.
Yep, I'm about like, I don't know, 2 weeks away from putting a down payment down on my first apartment.
Dude.
Yeah.
This is Moving the Chains, brought to you by Belly Up Sports. Belly Up Sports is being bold and standing out, and that's what we did. That's what I did. That's what all of us are doing here at Moving the Chains. We're back from break. We have a great episode for you guys today. We talk about our break that we went on. I went to the Combine, give a little insight on that, talk about some of the players that we saw. We got a little NFL update, MLB trade, something with Bryce Harper, snack attacks, Parker's pick'ems, Tanner's takes, a little bit of AAF football. That'll be the episode today. All right, boys. Tanner, I know you were telling me before we started that you had a pretty good break.
Yeah, you know, just apartment search, that was a big thing, big number one. Got it down narrowed to like 3 different places.
Where at?
Indianapolis.
Hey, 317.
Great spot.
Yeah, we're big fans of that.
Pretty much go to, you know, it's been the plan from, I don't know, almost around a year now. So, you know, did that and, you know, partook in some alcoholic beverages.
Because you're of age. We're all of age here.
Yes.
All of age.
So on Saturday, I was in Cincinnati, and like we're drinking, and then after like, you know, the night started to dwindle down, someone got the idea, let's go to the casino.
Ooh.
I've been to the casino twice.
In your life?
Yes. And
How'd it go this time?
I never gambled there, either time. I get there and I go, man, I'm hungry, and I walk to the very back, and there's this pizza place. It's not like a great pizza. I mean, it's just like, all right.
Wait, which casino did you go to?
Jack's, I believe is what it's called.
Where is that? Is that
Downtown Cincy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about then. Yeah.
By the stadiums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So they, you know, they're busy, got a long line, you know, got a lot of drunk people coming in. Get in there, order the pizza, put it right on our table, smack it down. They're like, be careful, top. I just shoved that whole pizza in my mouth.
I don't think anybody ever listens to, hey, if like they hand you a plate's hot.
This is the worst my mouth has ever been burned. Like the roof of my mouth peeled. My tongue was bleeding anytime I tried to brush it. It was rough. Damn. But I'll do it again.
You do it again?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So it must have been pretty good pizza.
Yeah, that burnt the out of, excuse my language, out of my mouth. But worth it. Do it again.
Very nice, man.
Yeah. Parker, what'd you do?
You know, besides sporting like I was.
I swear, this man is always out there sporting, doing something. You never invite us anywhere, dude.
That's all you know.
That's true.
And I can only get so many tickets.
That's also true.
Okay, yeah,
You
okay.
can't ruin that connection by asking for more.
I mean, you could like budge for like, hey, one more,
maybe.
2 more.
Just slime, you know.
We got a small business going here. We're trying to expand. Get out there.
See what I can do.
Okay.
But I spent my last week, Key Largo, Florida. About 80 degrees every day.
I hate you.
Can't complain.
I hate you.
Now I'm back in this nice weather.
This weather sucks.
It's awful.
What happened to groundhog? Did the groundhog see a shadow? I don't know how that
I
works.
thought he saw a shadow.
It's either you have it's like 6 weeks till spring, or you have 6 more weeks of winter.
That's the same thing.
Exactly.
Didn't see
Yeah.
a shadow.
Like, I actually didn't think about that till like just now.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
Like, who came up with this concept of Groundhog's Day? What made this a national holiday? Nobody knows. It just popped up on the calendar.
I think it's the most.
You don't even get
like-
the day off.
Yeah, it's not.
What the heck?
It's not important.
No workplace recognizes Groundhog Day as a national holiday.
Neither we rely on an animal.
Yeah, who designated a groundhog for this day? Who said if he sees his shadow, there's 6 weeks of something left?
Something we can look into.
Ooh, we need a fact checker back on here.
Yeah.
Favorite. It just blows my mind that we rely on that one thing. 6 weeks, but I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of the cold. I took a shower this morning and then I walked to get some food and my hair froze. It shouldn't do that.
Yep.
It shouldn't do that in March.
You know where it didn't do that at? Key Largo, Florida.
I hate you. I honestly do hate
Saw a
you.
crocodile, pretty pretty sweet.
Cronky, mate.
I was in Iowa, like over break too.
Yeah.
For like a week of it.
Okay.
This is nothing compared to what it was out there.
I was talking to a buddy who was in Iceland, and he said it was warmer there than it was here. Iceland, it has the word ice in it, and it was warmer there than here.
Did you know it's actually greener than...
Yeah, it's greener than Greenland. It's a misnomer.
I like that.
Dude, I was actually like super jealous of your little vacation that you went on because I was stuck in Indiana the whole entire time working outside. And then I just get on Snapchat and see, oh, what's Parker doing? Oh, they're on a boat. He's having a nice cold one on a boat and then jumping off the boat.
Water was warm.
Oh, I bet it was.
78.
Shut up.
That's nice.
Shut up.
Yeah. A lot of hammerheads, though, so you gotta be...
That's
you-
sketch.
Yeah.
Swimming.
If you punch them in the face, they swim away from
I know,
you.
but I don't want to be in that situation where I have to punch a shark in the face to live.
Yeah, I feel like
I
if you're...
feel
if
like you could just grab its, like, in between its eyes.
Can you, like, grab onto, like, and ride it like a horse? Like,
I mean,
from
I'm
behind?
I'm saying it's like when a short person is
Have
trying
the
to
shark
punch
out in
you.
front of you and they can't reach?
Yeah, it's gotta be the same thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure like they can like use their tail and like push forward towards you. Sharks are
but a
pretty
short-
powerful,
short
dude.
person can use their legs to push towards you
I'm pretty sure a shark is way more powerful than you.
easily.
Oh, 100%.
It depends on how large the shark is.
Did you know that they found a shark that's like 25 feet long?
Yeah, that's actually not.
And there's like
that's
pictures. There's
surprising.
pictures of people like swimming with it.
Oh yeah, that's surprising.
The balls
But,
on
like-
those people.
But like for like a shark to be 25 feet, like that doesn't surprise me too much. I mean, it's huge, it's big, but
You heard of a megalodon?
nope, never heard of one.
You ever heard of a megalodon?
Oh,
You've
hey,
heard,
yeah,
Parker, you've heard of one.
Everyone's heard of one. Those things were like 45, 50 feet, I think.
They're myths, but I like to think they're
No.
real.
They're real.
I'm a big like conspiracy guy. I believe every conspiracy I hear.
Yeah.
Aliens, real. Area 51, real. We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. It's a crazy world we live in. Oh, I want to give a quick shout out to though. On my break, my sister, she competed in the Arnold Classic. You know, the weightlifting competition that they have down in
I
over.
want to pump you up.
Crazy thing, she met Arnold.
Yeah, no, I follow on Instagram. I saw that. It was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I-
It was
she-
you and it was her and Sue.
Yeah, my mom, me, and I wish I would pay money to see my mom meet Arnold. I just can't even imagine the thing that goes like, "Oh, Arnold, hi, I'm so big fan." Just something like, oh my god, I'd pay top dollar for that. But back to what I was saying. My sister, she did a fantastic job at her. She was the youngest one.
Really?
The next youngest one was 22 years old, and she's 18,
That's pretty cool.
and she came in second place.
Hell yeah.
She's
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Naya.
All of
That's
us, I believe.
honest.
Yeah.
She's unreal. She's a beast. And like 2 weeks earlier, she competed in the junior nationals.
Best athlete of the family.
Second best athlete in the family. Yeah.
Sue's
Behind-
probably up there.
Sue, I don't understand my mom. She says she used to be like a really good volleyball player and then a good ping pong player. I don't know about that.
The ping
I don't
pong's so stereotypical.
I know. Maybe that's where I get it from.
And I can just say it just because I know you're. Yeah.
But for real, like no, she did an awesome job. The only reason that she got second is because the other girl that did it, like the girl that won, so you have to do a snatch and then a clean and jerk.
Yeah.
The only reason that Nia got second is because the other girl clean and jerked a little bit more than her, but she only made 2 of her hits, and Nia hit 5 out of 6. It's a backwards world. I don't understand the weightlifting though. Like I don't understand how they win and whatever, but. You know what? I'm proud of her. She did an awesome job. So
That's one of my favorite athletes of all time. Kenny Powers once said, "I'm not picking that up. It's heavy." You ever watch Eastbound and Down?
no.
Recommend it. Recommend it.
What is it?
Eastbound and down.
It's about this pitcher. He's trying to get back in the majors. What's the actor's name? He plays in a bunch of different things. He's got the mullet, the curly mullet.
I don't know who you're talking
Oh
about.
man, it's gonna drive me nuts. Plays in This Is the End.
Oh, Seth Rogen?
No, it's no, but he's in. He kind of like does movies with those guys.
Oh, Danny McBride.
Danny McBride. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
okay.
That's yeah. I don't know how I forgot that.
Well, you know, another thing that happened on the break, I went to the NFL Combine.
Really,
Even though we weren't invited, even though they said we couldn't go,
you went.
I went anyways because we're part of Belly Up Sports. What's your catchphrase?
Be bold.
Stand out.
Stand out.
I think I did both of those. Honestly, yeah.
But did you behave? First of all, that's all that matters. Did you behave?
Yes, I was a little bit of a bitch. I didn't want to get arrested.
Well, that's all right. I mean, we don't want to give Belly up a bad,
But yeah, we don't give them a bad name whatsoever. But I went. It was different. It's not what I expected at all. It's because when I got there. I woke up at 6 o'clock to get downtown. I got downtown about 7, and I wait outside Lucas Oil. I'm thinking, it's 6 a.m. Not many people are going to be here. I was very much wrong.
A lot of people there?
There were so many people. I mean, when I'm talking about a line, there was a line probably about a half mile long, stretching out from Lucas Oil, and I didn't think I'd be waiting outside that long, so I didn't have, that big of a jacket on. I was freezing my ass off the entire time because it's Indiana. It's 50 degrees one day, then 23 the next. I happened to get the 23-degree day. And so I'm waiting outside, and I had to go alone because none of you guys could go with me.
We didn't.
I was really sad. Parker, I really wish you could have gone with me, but I had fun. I had fun doing a little bit of my own investigating, looking at the NFL and what's going on. But dude, the atmosphere inside there, professional. Very professional.
Well, yeah, I feel like when you're inside, nobody wants to slip up the slightest. So everybody's just kind of on their, P's and Q's and
pretty quiet.
It was very quiet.
Yeah, I get that vibe.
So
because even when they commentate for example, the 40-yard dashes.
Oh, they're talking like this.
They narrate.
Rich Eisen doesn't raise his voice that often.
They commentate it like it's a golf game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so I get in there and they give us this thing to put around our neck and an earpiece, and I was like, oh, so we can listen to the radio and stuff. They actually tune us into Reggie Wayne. I saw him walking around the combine and on the field. He talks to you, gives you insight of what's going on in the field. So, you can get a little bit of insight to what the NFL Combine's actually
That's
about.
really cool.
It was really cool. And, he would explain what they're doing, how they prepare for all this and stuff. And if you're wondering what Reggie Wayne is doing, that's what he's doing nowadays. He's talking about the NFL Combine. And it was really cool, guys. I really wish you guys could have gone because watching some of those athletes.
It's not some, it's all of them.
They are freaks.
See, we're at a Division III level where, the fastest 40 I've ever ran, I can just say, a 4.6 if I wanted to, but it's definitely a 4.69. And that was on that was on a great day. I could never, ever match that again.
That is a bad day for a lot of players.
Yeah, if I were to go out and run a 40-yard dash right now, it'd probably be about a 4.8 and a 4.9 just because, I can't tell you the last time I sprinted, full-on sprinted 40 yards. And the people that are running 4.8s, 4.9s are 300 pounds.
There's a D lineman that ran Marcus Sweat. What's his name?
He ran a 4.41 from
4.41. A D lineman
at 260 pounds.
That's a different species. He's not human.
Could you imagine after 40 yards of him at a full sprint and you at a standstill, him hitting you?
I would never want to do that.
That'd be crazy because you'd be at top speed. You would die. You would literally die.
I don't understand how a human that size actually moves that fast. That is a lot of working components going on there, man.
Or I'm assuming we're going to talk about the DK Metcalf.
Yep, definitely going to talk about him.
He broke his neck or had a serious neck injury in college
last year. It was potentially career ending. It ended his season, obviously, but it was potentially career-ending, and they didn't think he would ever come back and play the game of football again. And this dude shows up to the NFL Combine and absolutely dominates almost every single test that he went through. Almost every single test.
I'm going to go ahead and just say this now for my hot take because it's kind of familiar. I bet he gets picked up by the Raiders. I believe the Raiders have the 4th overall pick, and the Raiders are a team that's always known to take just stupid athletes that are just insane.
And it's John Gruden, so I can see that happening.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's Mike Mayock, too, in the front office?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's a TV person. Yeah, it would not surprise me if they took him that high.
And the thing is, they don't even, a lot of, ESPN analysts don't even have him projected of going, that high. They have him going upper 15s and 20s.
I saw him going to the Bills. I can't remember the Bills' pick exactly, but I think it was top 15.
I think I saw him going to the, I want to say Texans? Texans or Jags? One of those two.
See, I love the NFL draft just due to the fact there's so many rounds, there's so many different players.
There's so many things that can go
And then on
on
top of that, it's wow. For example, Phillip Lindsay, running back for the Broncos.
Undrafted.
Yeah. So, it's cool because you see little gems like that. That's why the NFL draft's so, entertaining. And so I watched some of it over break, and they were talking about, the basketball games. Obviously, we watched the Cincinnati game, and there's another game on. I was I want to watch the Combine. They're like, you can sit down and watch the Combine?
Oh, hell.
It's there's freaks out there.
Watching the Combine, I know on TV, a little different from being there.
It's very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Do you get bored watching the drill?
See, there was a point where...
Because on TV, I watch first 10 guys, and then I'm like, all right.
See, I was there for about 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I spent like a good chunk amount of time watching these players go out there. And the cool thing is, so I'm up in like the 200 level areas of Lucas Oil, and they have these TVs down there to where the earpiece I was telling you about, they tune you into Rich Eisen as well, and they also tune you into Reggie Wayne on the field. But when they have like the TV, like what you see on TV, I also see on the TVs put in front of me. Okay. So like if I start to lose interest of like watching people on the field, I'll turn to the TV and watch that. But like watching these people in person, completely different than watching them on the TV.
Yeah.
Because I watched DK Metcalf run his 40, and I blinked and he finished.
Yeah, he's in.
I watched Paris Campbell run his 40. I blinked and he was finished. I don't understand what they are feeding these. They said DK Metcalf had a 1.6% body fat. I'm not sure if I buy that.
I do.
That's almost perfect.
I don't know if you could live like at 1.6.
I bet he just cramps all the time. Because like the average male or like a healthy male is in between 10 and 20 typically.
Yeah.
Like that's where like you should like the normal.
And he's at 1.6.
Yeah, he didn't have like an inch of. I mean, he's just all muscle.
He is every muscle.
Yeah.
That
Whole family, because I'm pretty sure his grandpa was in the NFL.
Yeah.
His uncle, NFL.
No way.
His father.
So
NFL.
he was pretty much born to go to the NFL.
Yeah,
every single way. Shape, and form.
He has a great DNA.
And I would say this past weekend definitely helped his draft stock.
Definitely.
Yeah, you think so? Dude ran a 4.33.
Did you see him get emotional after?
Yeah, that's really cool.
One, I thought it was weird that they recorded him on a personal phone call, but I'm kind of glad they did at the same time because that was cool.
I mean, you have these players that could literally dedicate their life to get to where they want to be, and to be able to succeed at that moment in time and like be able to perform to how you want to and actually dominate. That can hit a family hard.
Yeah,
like, that makes such an impact on, and it's really cool to see these guys go out there and like literally give it their all and be able to succeed like that. It's really cool, and so I did say how DK Metcalf dominated almost all of his combine drills. He was upper 85 to 99 percentile in everything but two categories.
Which two were those?
The 20-yard shuttle and the 3-cone drill. So if DK Metcalf is unreal unless he has to change directions.
Me, honestly.
I mean, he with his size,
he's 6'4". A 6'4" guy's not going to be as
he's bigger than Julio.
Yeah,
in every way.
Yeah, so I mean that person's not going to be as quick. They can be fast. They can't be quick. You know, he might not be able to get up to speed as fast as everybody else, but once he's at top speed, he's almost faster than anybody else.
I see him kind of as a Calvin Johnson kind of receiver. That's that big body that you just send downfield and throw it up, and I'm sure he'll come down with it.
See, like I almost don't want to put like comparisons like that. Like
not yet.
Yeah, I mean, because that's a lot of like it's
a lot of expectations to live up to. I understand.
Oh yeah. Yeah, which, I mean, he's probably not going to hear this, which I mean, I hope he does. But
I think that'd be really cool if he heard this.
Yeah, but no, size-wise, absolutely.
ADK.
But I mean, obviously, don't want to put that on him. I hope nothing but the best for him, though.
Oh yeah, and quick shout out to my boys, the Buckeyes, representing the There were so many Buckeyes in that combine. I know the NFL put out that the All-Pro offensive combine team. Dwayne Haskins at QB, Paris Campbell. I mean, we had I think 3 or 4. Buckeyes in that All-Pro.
You know, I think that's like my least favorite thing to watch at the combine is the quarterback's throw.
Why do quarterbacks run the 40?
Show mobility.
Why do O-linemen run the 40?
I think it's more for like the 10-yard burst that they record.
Oh, really?
Why don't they run the 10 yards? Why don't they just run a 10-yard?
Or at least 20.
Show stamina, maybe?
I like 10 yards.
Yeah.
I like the 10-yard dash for O-line.
The thing that I love the most is when they compare Rich Eisen to...
I didn't see that this year. No. I was looking for it, like literally looking for it. And it just didn't pop up on my feed.
Dude, I love watching those videos because they'll give Rich like a 5-yard head start against like some...
10 on a few.
Yeah, 5 to 10 yards head start. And you'll just see Rich just making his way down the line. And then... I like these players just fly by. It puts into perspective how fast these guys are.
Yeah.
Did you see where TB12 training reached out to Rich? hey, why don't you come train with us? See if we can get your 40 time up for next year.
He's trying to break 5'9", I think.
I think you can do it. TB12.
TB12. Get him out there. But dude, I was watching Dwayne Haskins do some of his drills. You're talking about how you don't like the quarterbacks throwing or you don't like watching it. Watching him, I might be biased on this. Because I watched a lot of quarterbacks. I watched Trace McSorley. I watched what's that dude from Iowa? I forget his name. Drew Lock.
Yeah, Drew Lock.
I was watching some of that, but watching Dwayne, a pure pocket passer, he's gonna be good.
Yeah,
he was throwing some darts.
The reason exactly why I don't like watching quarterbacks throw is like going to football camps, growing up, like when I'm trying to get recruited. There's quarterbacks out there that their talents like ungodly. They can throw a ball amazing, just like routes on air or anything like that. But once you put a defense or like a 7-on-7 in front of them in that camp, they would choke. They didn't know what they're doing.
Quarterbacks, or the guys that just get scholarship based off camps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
playing time. Big difference. You put 11 guys out there coming at you. It's gonna be different than throwing in short.
So that's exactly why I don't like them throwing. Which I think they still should. It showcases their talent. Like I can't remember. It may have been Sam.
Do you think they should just save it for their pro day then?
Huh?
Just save it for their pro day?
No, I think they should still go and throw. The amount of exposure you can allow yourself, like at those like camps and combines, is good. But I'm just saying that it's something that can't be looked at super heavy.
Yeah.
Because there's such thing as camp quarterbacks. Well, I'm not saying Dwayne Haskins is. Obviously his credentials show.
Yeah,
but
he's really good, dude.
That's why I don't get like super.
They had this. Did you know that they at the combine they actually test how hard you throw the ball? Like,
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, I was like they have it. When I was watching it, they were in the bottom part of the field, and they're just these guys sitting there with radar guns, and these quarterbacks just unlaunch the ball at some dude holding the bag. Like they wouldn't catch it because like.
You want to hear a funny story?
Let me finish. I am not done.
Whoa.
About the guy holding the bags.
Well, you have okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say because I want to hear a story.
I want to hear the story then.
So, one of our fellow coaches, Coach West, used to be that guy.
No.
He used to have to stand there with the bag and just wait for the ball to be pelted at him.
Really?
Yep.
Get him on the phone.
That was the story.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is really
He
cool.
worked the combine. His job was to just hold the bag, let the quarterbacks throw it as hard as they can. So the scariest thing is, obviously trying to watch your shins.
Yeah.
My buddy is he's actually at camp right now. So shout out Timmy. He got drafted recently. We do like throwing workouts, and he would need someone to like pitch to, and nobody else. Like out of all of our friends, I'd be like the one that's most likely. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So I put on the catcher, like catching equipment, stuff like that, and we'd try going out there. Half the time I would just take it in the chest. I would like pack like an extra like a thin pillow underneath what I was wearing. Because, he's throwing, like, lower 90s, and I quit playing baseball in 6th grade,
And you're going out there right now trying to catch for him?
No, it was a couple years ago. I was still, like, playing football and stuff like that at the time. So, I was used to a ball coming at me, but not at 90 miles an hour.
What do you guys think about Kyler Murray sitting out, not doing anything other than getting measured? Although he did make 5'10" guys look really good, though.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
The height and weight.
See,
no.
I wish he would have.
Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, they've both kind of killed that for me.
I wish he would have done something in the combine because now we kind of just don't like him because he just went out there and stood with people, stood around and watched people.
He's doing his pro day.
I know that, but you drop baseball to pick up football on purpose.
Yeah.
You want to go to the NFL. Show people why they should draft you. Show people how good you are. Don't just sit there and walk around.
He could be training more for it because you got to think he's probably just one of those athletes where it's like it just comes so natural to him that he can just, he could just go out there and succeed. So right now he's like, all right, I probably got a little more extra time for my pro day. Let me train more for a pro day rather than just jump into a combine.
You want to hear a hot take?
What?
Kyler Murray will not be good in the NFL. At all. He's going to transition from a Big 12 defense that gives up 60-plus points a game to an NFL defense that will definitely shut you down. They will definitely take advantage of his size.
Leave the takes to Tanner, kid. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know.
It's one of those you can say, and if it comes true.
Then I said it first.
Yeah, you said it first, but if it doesn't, then
I look like a goddamn idiot.
it kind of gets brushed away.
Yeah. Push that aside.
I don't know. like I said, I want everybody to succeed, obviously, but
This is a charity.
yeah, no, exactly. No, I understand. But I mean, you hope. All right, here, let me put it this way: you hope for the best. You hope for no one to get hurt.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like people when they get.
And if they suck, if they suck, oh well.
Yep, I agree to that.
All right, let's move on to this NFL. Robert Kraft.
Do we have any news?
Or the Robert Kraft, AB.
Other than the combine?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, we're good on the combine.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys have been like tuning into this.
Oh, dude, I've been.
AB has been going at the Steelers.
He is
and
buzzing.
at Big Ben.
He is buzzing.
I like exactly what he said. Like, I mean, he's kind of. I mean, a lot.
He's kind of in his head though. I feel like
it's
his
controversial with him. I like how he says he's like, I don't need to play anymore. He's like, I want to play. Obviously, I love the game, but he's like, the money doesn't mean anything to me anymore. He's like, and it's like if teams just think I'm this big cancer or anything like that, then I understand, and like I'm sorry you think that, but you don't have to look at me. He's like, there's teams out there that will want me and know I'm passionate. He's like I said, the money's not important. I'm doing it like sheerly for the love, which I mean is roundabout way of what he's saying.
Yeah.
I love it. I love how he's going at the Steelers.
I think that
he's making the Steelers look bad.
Yeah.
I just don't think he likes Roethlisberger.
No, I think he hates him.
I don't think anybody
I think that's his biggest thing, and people are talking about him being a head case, him wanting to go to another team if you'd want him on your team. I think he just doesn't want Roethlisberger as a quarterback.
No.
He wants to go somewhere where, the quarterback's not screaming at the coaches, yelling at the players, owners, whatever. So I would love to have him on the hometown team, the Colts.
You want AB on the Colts?
100%.
That's interesting.
Honestly, I would think I would enjoy watching that. I mean, you got to think you'd have Ty and AB.
Oh yeah, and I don't see Luck being one of those. I don't know.
Luck's too nice to be like. Everybody has so much respect for Luck around the league.
I think if like AB is like the way that some people think I'm not saying if he is or isn't. Obviously, we're not in those meetings or anything like that.
Oh, I wish we could.
But oh yeah, no, me too. Trust me. But if he is like one of those people that like get like rude to their quarterbacks and get in his quarterback's head, I think Andrew Luck could be one of those people that kind of get like flustered, like not like and like don't know how to react to a guy with as much personality as AB.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
Because he kind of has like very low key guys right now. Like that would be like the one thing I would say with them possibly getting Le'Veon and then possibly getting AB would be like, will those guys get in his head and affect him negatively? Which I would assume not, and I would hope not. But I mean, it's a question.
Another thing going around the league about AB is like we talked about him not liking Big Ben. Do you really think that he'll just stop playing football all around?
No, I don't think so. But there's teams out there that need AB.
Oh yeah.
There's all 32 teams would love to have AB's
31.
talent. Yeah, 31. Yeah, I get it.
Steelers do not want him.
No, they want his talent, but I mean, there's teams out there that could use him. There's teams out there that will pick him up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's not that big of a cancer to the point where you just like look at him and just like no.
What about this news about Nick Foles potentially going to the Jags?
I have another hot take. I'm just going to drop Tanner's takes throughout the episode just because
lead up to it.
Yeah, and there's no sense of bringing it up twice. Basketball. Lance Stevenson. Where did he excel at the most? Indiana. Goes to Charlotte. Kind of, excuse my language, craps to bed. Well, I almost said, that's word. Anyways, besides the point.
Crap's okay.
You know what? He goes to another team. Not so hot. Goes to another team. Not so hot. And this is about a 2-year span. He goes like to 3 teams in 2 years.
Yeah.
Where's he in back? After he gets cut, he gets picked up by who? Indiana. He excels in Indiana. Goes to another team. You know where that team is right now? Lakers. It's not the fact that he sucks.
I think
Steve
Lance said this the best.
Lance Stevenson is only a player that can play in Indiana. Correct? You guys agree? He's
100%.
best.
He did so much for Indiana.
Nick Foles. Balls out with Philly.
Okay.
Leaves, goes to another team. He goes to Rams. Doesn't even start at the Rams. Rams are having serious quarterback problems at this point in time. Somehow, in a roundabout way, he gets back to Philly. What does he do?
Excels.
Balls out. Hot take. I think Nick Foles is a great quarterback in Philadelphia. It didn't matter the offense that's happening in Philadelphia. He only plays well in Philadelphia. In an Eagles jersey. Anywhere else? I don't know.
So you're saying he's going to be a bust?
No, I mean, it's not going to be a bust. I mean,
he won't do as well.
Exactly. He won't do as well as people think, but even not as well as people think, still better than what the Jaguars have right now.
Oh, Blake Bortles god awful.
It's the boat.
Yeah. So, like I said, that's my hot take. I don't think Nick Foles will do as well as people think in Jacksonville.
I still think he's playing with the Jaguars. You know, they made that run 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a flukish run.
Yeah.
But I don't see him stepping in, being the dominant team in the AFC South.
I sure hope not, because as a Colts fan, I'm kind of worried about Nick Foles coming to the AFC South.
I think Nick Foles is still a quarterback you have to worry about, but I don't think Nick Foles is going to be the quarterback that fixes everything in Jacksonville.
So do you think this was the correct move by Philadelphia to let a quarterback that led you to your first Super Bowl and excelled in the playoffs go?
I mean, won the first Super Bowl. Don't forget about Donovan McNabb now.
First Super Bowl in a while.
Yeah, first Super Bowl in a while.
No, first Super Bowl ever.
No.
Donovan McNabb did first win in the Super Bowl. They've been to the Super Bowl. They haven't won it.
All right.
That's what I meant to say.
Make sure. I don't think, I mean,
It's a great move.
yeah, you're making the statement that Carson Wentz is your guy.
Yeah.
You're not, who's going to be the quarterback?
Have that other guy in the back of his mind. He can play a little free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw it deep. Sling it.
Yeah.
So we're saying that
They're instilling
Good move.
they're instilling confidence in Carson with this move.
and they said, and to go along with that, Doug Peterson said this time and time again, that Wentz is their quarterback.
Yes.
And he always has been. And Foles did a really good job of stepping in and filling in those shoes. And I think that you're right. This is a good move for the Philadelphia. So that so Wentz doesn't have that linger in the back of his mind that Nick Foles could potentially take over and be their starting. No,
Yeah.
Peterson said this fair and clearly. Wentz is their quarterback.
This also puts pressure on them as well.
Yeah, that he has to perform. He has to
If
ball
he does not
out next
perform,
year.
then
And stay healthy.
Philadelphia knows that they made the wrong decision.
Does this make Bortles perform better?
Ooh. Or do they let him go?
Because they signed him to a pretty hefty contract, so they would have to trade a lot with him.
Yeah, you're right. What about this news about Jason Witten coming out of retirement to be with the Cowboys once again?
Yeah, that might just be because he wasn't very good commentator.
Do you think that Twitter made him quit his job?
Maybe.
Everybody hated him.
I like
He wasn't great.
there's a meme. It's like everybody wanted Jason Witten out, so Jerry Jones had to pull some strings. So, like they're officially America's team again or something like that. Something funny. But
Is Romo next?
I hope
No,
not.
Romo's better in the booth than he was on the field.
No, I think Tony Romo is actually very, very hated on. I don't think he was as terrible as quarterback to what everybody thinks.
Towards the end of his career, he wasn't doing too
Yeah,
well.
his prime got wasted.
His first 5 years, he was pretty damn good.
Yeah, his prime definitely got wasted.
Oh yeah. So did Monday Night Football just get a little bit better?
Depends on who they replace him with.
I actually like the move from Dallas's end.
Okay, to pick him up again.
Yeah, you got a young team, and now you got one of the best. I don't really think it's a hot take, but it's my take. I think the best possible leader for a locker room of young guys, possible.
Is Jason Witten.
Oh, he's a stand-up guy. Walter Payton sportsmanship winner.
True.
Very, very good guy. No bad stipulation or anything about him.
Not good in the booth.
Huh?
Not good in the booth.
Just not for everybody.
TV's not for him.
No.
He's better to be seen on TV playing the game.
Yeah, and very passionate guy. Loves the game. Love to see it.
He can walk the walk, but not necessarily talk the talk.
You know what?
That's a good way to put it.
I don't think anybody else could have said it better.
All right, so now that Witten's out, who's going to take a spot in Monday Night Football? Who do we want? Because I know who I want.
You probably want McAfee.
I want
You
McAfee.
want McAfee.
ESPN make the correct decision.
I think he's too.
Monday Night McAfee.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that works.
You like that?
Comes off the tongue well.
I don't know. I think if the NFL wants viewers and wants money, I think they'll put McAfee in.
But is he too controversial?
I think he's proven himself to be professional when he needs to be professional. I mean, he did that Baylor Texas Tech game.
Yep.
Had a lot of viewers. He did the Packers and
And
Lions
he
game.
could have said a lot of controversial stuff about Baylor.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Yeah,
And then he did the Packers and Lions game. He
he did well.
He did very well. The ratings for that game alone were a lot higher than they were for the Packers in any other game.
Not because of the rivalry.
No, not at all. Because of McAfee. I 100% think that McAfee
I
brings
think
in
it'd be
numbers.
cool. Yeah, I think it'd be
It
cool.
would be cool.
Yeah.
I have a guy.
Who's your guy?
Number 18.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
I just want to see Peyton
I
anywhere.
want to see Peyton.
I want to see Peyton be
Nice,
more.
nice.
I want to see Peyton be more of like an actor. I think he just has like that dry personality.
Who's his favorite football player? My dad.
Favorite football player's my daddy.
Well, he came out and said straight up that he wouldn't want to take over.
Do you remember Cut That Meat commercial?
Cut that meat commercial.
Cut that meat.
Cut that meat.
No.
His little southern accent.
No. Oh, that's a good one.
I think he
Bring back
just.
memories,
I think
you
he
know?
just should stay in Nationwide.
No, I
Keep trying to write songs.
I legitimately think he's talented enough where, like, not like the main actor. He's not going to be like Dwayne The Rock Johnson coming out of retirement and doing something with an acting career. But I legitimately think he could have, like, a smaller role in a movie and have,
Peyton?
like,
We're talking about Peyton.
yes.
That dude was so funny in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he's funny enough where he could actually, like, star, in like, not star, but it'd be a very funny contributing
Supporting
factor.
role.
I think it's his dry humor
It
that
is.
gets people.
He's actually really funny.
I mean, I see it in the Nationwide commercials all the time.
I know where we completely strayed away. Once we said Peyton, I was like, he needs to be an actor, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
not,
but did you see Dsicuss and Kicking and Screaming? He was
yeah.
Great.
I watched that the other day. Yeah.
Watched it, yeah.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend
Yeah,
watching
you
it,
can do
they're like, how'd they get Mike Ditka to play in this movie? I go, you know what? I don't know, but I'm happy they did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Great role.
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah, I definitely think that Peyton should, just not worry about the booth. Worry about being an actor. Yeah.
What
But
if he just becomes a full-time cast member on SNL?
that too. That'd
That'd just be something else.
he'd just
honestly.
do it for yeah, he would just do it just because he's bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
the dude makes enough money anyways.
yeah, definitely though. McAfee, I would like to see McAfee in there.
100%. Make McAfee great. Put him in the booth. I mean, I would tune into every single Monday night game, no matter where I am, no matter what time it is, no matter what I'm doing. I am watching that game with him in the booth. Even if it's like, he doesn't have to be like one of the two, the color commentator or the star He can just be a fourth down specialist. He
You
can
know
be
who I
Booger.
hate?
Booger?
Yes.
I hate Booger.
Oh.
In the Booger Mobile, get him out.
I don't think that's coming back.
Thank God.
I hope not.
They ditched it for the playoffs. I hope they just ditched it for good.
That was the thing. It was like, all right, let's just.
And-
It's like inviting all your friends over, and then you leave that one friend out. That was them with Booger. They're like, invite everybody, but Booger.
and
Oh,
the
he's still there. He just
yeah, and the thing I hate about it is like he did deserve that. Like if you give like for example, like I know you don't like Romo as much as a commentator, and like I respect that
true.
obviously.
opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their wrong opinions, but I'm just kidding. No, but don't give Booger the sideline view where he could talk about stuff. Give it to Romo. Romo's the one guessing calling the plays and stuff like that.
Well, he sees it up there a lot better than he would on the sideline.
I know, but I want to watch him do it on the sideline. No, the reason why I could see it up there is because he saw it on the field.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, no, just give someone with a little, more, yeah.
So wait, did they get rid of Booger? Like, are they like officially
was
going to
still
get rid of Booger, or is he still part of the Monday Night Football gang?
Still think he's a part of
I
it.
think he's still a part.
Get him out. Get him out. I don't want him in there anymore. So we want McAfee. You want Peyton.
I'd be cool with either one. I'd be satisfied
Hey,
with either
both they're both Colts, so I'm down for
Yeah.
either one. You're right.
I don't see either happening.
one. No, I don't either. There's been talks of Randy Moss going into not
Good.
Oh, I'd like to see Randy Moss in there.
Cash, homie.
straight cash,
Hey,
homie.
cash, homie.
His 30 for 30 that ran University, one of the better ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was great. All right, do we want to touch on this NFL update? Robert Kraft, and we'll talk a little bit about that situation.
I would just ignore it just because, there's so many different things going around about it. Maybe one of those things that kind of come back in a couple years, oh, they're making fun of human trafficking. Don't want to with that because human trafficking is actually really up.
That is true.
Yeah. I've seen it firsthand. I'll tell you the story about after this. It's actually a really up story.
All right, we'll have to bleep out all of those.
Multiple things.
Yeah, I just figured we were. But all right.
All right, so I just want to ask this one simple question about it then.
Okay.
With Robert Kraft, with these accusations, is this the start to the fall of the Patriots dynasty? Because I mentioned this when we talked about the Patriots and their run and their dynasty, that there's just going to be one thing that happens to them that starts that decline, starts that setback for them. Is this it? Is this what sets them back?
We obviously didn't talk about it because we weren't doing this last year. But last year, there was the rumors going around how Robert Kraft, Belichick, and Brady, they were butting heads. They weren't getting along with each other, so on and so forth. I'm not going to get in the whole Robert Kraft detail because of how messed up it is itself. Whether it's true or not, we obviously don't know, but it's just something we should stay out of. But it could be the start of a little something. It's something that's very controversial, something that's very serious.
First domino.
Yeah, it could be the first little domino. Whether Belichick says something negative about it, Brady says something negative about it, which I don't know if they will, but it's something that could happen. And I agree with you. This could very well be the first domino.
As bad as it is, as a Colts fan, I hope it's we've been saying that for years, it's the fall of a dynasty, but like I said, we never know within 3 working. Yeah, you're right. So we're talking a little bit about the Patriots. Parker, you texted me this earlier this week that said you had a little bit of an inside
from unnamed sources.
Of course, we
give credit where credit's due.
Exactly.
Yep. To them.
So there's a source out there, but
we're
not going to tell
you for finding that source.
The rumor is Gronk plays 1 more year. Brady follows the following year.
So you're saying Gronk's coming back and Brady's got 2 more?
Yes. From an inside source.
I want to know this inside source so badly.
Can't name sources.
Nope.
I know.
I respect it.
So what do we think about that, dude?
It's very possible. Gronk was iffy this year, on the fence. They won a Super Bowl. Why not come back?
Try to get another one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brady's getting up there, but I don't think he's ready to give up the game.
He said 45. I think he sticks with 45, so I think he's got a couple more than 2.
It's upsetting, but it's realistic.
Yeah. I mean, the game takes a lot out of you. I'm actually surprised Gronk will come back for another year with how messed up his body's been injured and how messed up his head is, honestly.
He looks like he's having fun, and he's pretty fine right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's having a good time.
So, NFL.
Hold on to that. Credit us first.
Yeah. Moving the Chains definitely came out with that first. Firsthand. Nope, I haven't heard anything about this.
I haven't either.
You haven't heard anything about this.
Because we got an insider.
So,
Parker
we're definitely going to put this out there first. Be the first ones to say it.
Parker as an insider.
Parker is the inside.
We beat Adam Schefter to this.
Yeah, Adam, where you at?
He's everywhere.
So this take was brought to you by Parker. Parker.
I like it.
Congratulations, dude. You broke the news first.
Yep.
Awesome, dude.
Hopefully it follows through and I look like a genius.
You are.
That'd be pretty cool.
Even if it doesn't fall through, you're still a genius.
Bio major.
Yep.
Bio major, special teams coordinator.
Doodle.
You do everything. All right, let's talk about the MLB real quick. Bryce Harper, 13-year, $330 million contract to the Philadelphia Phillies.
Did you see the 4-year contract he turned down from LA, allegedly?
No.
It was like mid-40s thousand a year for 4 years. Like 47 or 43
million
a year.
And he turned that. This dude's stuck in Philadelphia. No trade clause.
No, there's something.
No opt-out.
But there's something with the taxes in California that kind of makes it a little.
In case you're sitting there wondering, hey, where'd all the sound go? We had a little bit of technical difficulties with this episode. Our recorder died, but don't worry. What we covered and what you missed will be on the next episode of Moving the Chains. So stay tuned and stay chained and enjoy the outro.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We're about to cut up now.
Move the chains, first down. Do my dance and got me a touchdown. Move the chains, first down.
We're about to cut up now.
Move the chains, first down. Do my dance and got me a touchdown. Move the chains, first down.
We're about to cut up now.